Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your September 2021 reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So, Venus is going to be moving into your sign in September, and we'll have Mars and Mercury in your 12th house in Libra, and Mercury is going to be in its shadow period, his shadow period the whole time. So, really setting you up for um, making sure that you are listening to your own inner guidance when it comes to your values and relationships and how you are relating to other people and creating those boundaries because man, Mercury being in your 12th house until November 5th is going to be really hard. It's going to be it's going to be one of those things where you just sort of wish that you could just like skip a couple of months, even skip like the beginning of your season if that was possible. But um, it doesn't have to be scary. Mercury retrograde, shadow period, all of that. It doesn't have to be scary at all. The 12th house doesn't have to be scary, and I think that is probably the biggest thing that I would say to you guys is to don't let it put you in fear, just let it guide you, like listen to what it is that inner knowing truly needs and desires, and that'll be something that I think that you'll be able to comprehend, have a little bit more clarity on as we get closer to your season. Ooh, you are showing up though. Okay. Scorpio, your whole reading came out for me. So, dealing with a fire sign, we have the King of Wands. Feel like the King of Wands, I'm not sure if he has actually betrayed you. Now, remember when I say King of Wands, this could be a woman, could be a man. We all have these energies. We work with both the masculine and the feminine. This one just happens to be sitting within their masculine energy. Okay. But it feels like, because I feel like there's almost been a conversation about the illusion of things. Feels like there's a conversation happening. The Five of Swords is like, it can easily be lying to yourself, but it could also very much be like, I'm not going to believe anything that anybody's saying to me. And then the Ten of Cups, can be a beautiful feeling. The Ten of Cups can be abundance and happiness and all of that, right? But feelings can be very fleeting, and especially if they're not grounded within something real, something, because the Ten of Cups without a little bit of earth, right, it won't ever become something of reality. It'll just be an illusion. So then we have on the bottom the Six of Swords, we have the Chariot, and we have the King of Cups. So here's your energy. I feel like you're moving away from this fire sign. I feel like you're because it's going to be easier, and it almost is like I knew that they were a part of my journey and I knew that they were a part of my path, but I don't necessarily need to hang on to that anymore. That's not something that I need in my life in order to feel like I'm worthy or balanced or whatever it is that you feel like you're supposed to be feeling. That Chariot is the divine timing also. So if this is something that you're manifesting and somebody showed to you, well, I'm not going to be the one that you manifest that with. That's okay. There's plenty of people out there. And I guarantee you that there's going to be somebody that lines up to your energy. The Six of Swords is moving into a better place. And that's mentally too. Swords are our thoughts. And if we can move into a place that's a little bit easier in our mind, then it'll be easier to physically move as well. But it's nobody else's job to make you feel better. And I think that that's the biggest thing that we as humans have this huge misconception that other people are supposed to make us happy. And it's a blessing when other people make us happy, but they're not supposed to. Nobody is entitled to our energy, and we're not entitled to anybody else's energy. And for us to even think so is selfish. You see? So is the argument actually with the other person, or are you just arguing with yourself at this point? Because you're definitely moving into an easier space. You're definitely moving into a better feeling frame of mind. And balanced frame of mind too. It doesn't even have to be exactly, right? Exactly the way that you were thinking. And if this is a conversation that you need to have with the King of Wands, now the King of Wands could be an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo. The Chariot could also be a Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancer that has fire in their chart as well. But if you have to have a conversation with the King of Wands because you feel like the Ten of Cups is slipping through your hands, right? You have to know that that's okay. And it's so funny because when people come to me and they're like, how do you know, Betsy? How do you know that it's the right person for you? Or how do you know that this is going to be a good relationship or whatever, right? I think the biggest thing that I tell most people is, how are they acting towards you? How are they reacting towards you? If they are constantly projecting their feelings onto you, that's not going to be a fun relationship. But if you're constantly projecting your feelings onto them, that's not going to be a fun relationship either. And you guys just have to have the kind of respect that you're individuals, you're sovereign beings, right? Two separate sovereign beings. Nobody owns anybody. There's nobody like, just because you're my boyfriend, that does not mean I own you. Just because you're my wife, that does not mean I own you. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you have to have a conversation with the fire sign and be like, I am just not happy right now. Just I'm not feeling like we're communicating. Mercury retrograde might not be the best time to do it. Maybe the pre-shadow period. Mercury goes retrograde on September 27th. So, or 26th, I think. When it was 26th, 27th. But if you need to have that conversation, it's time for that to happen. That's something that you should probably do in the beginning of the month. Otherwise, you're going to be spending the rest of the month beating yourself up for not, and like, is this just ghosting? Like, are you just gonna, I'm out kind of? I mean, I know that people still do that, but is that the responsible thing to do? You see? Or did they ghost you? Right? All right. So if you would like to get the extended, you can join as a member, or you can go over to Vimeo and order the video, or you can get the package of videos where you also get the weekly energy updates that are for the membership. So I love you guys. I hope you're really doing well. Have a wonderful September. I'll see you in the extended. Bye.